first? Do
I
we
don't
like
think
that?
so.
No, we
Definitely
don't like
not.
that. We don't.
Definitely
We really
not versus
don't.
Terran.
If we could, we'd open up 3 hatch for a pool against Terran. We can't, but we certainly don't want to open up pool first.
Definitely not.
All right, RaMa. Let's see. I pick a spawning position and see if you actually get to cast someone. If not, you have to cast the base.
Please, I know that someone is already going to be in the 1 o'clock position.
Okay, let's see. In the 1 o'clock position.
Watch.
Okay. Otherwise,
I'll be silent.
we're gonna have an introduction for the ground.
That's fine.
And in the 1 o'clock position. Lucky.
In the 1 o'clock position, we have our Pink Zerg currently down 0-2 in this best of 5 Revolution.
And in the 5 p.m. position, we have currently in possession of the 2 wins that are not in Revolution's pocket. We have Semper, who
Predictions for this game. Go.
Semper has probably tempered his expectations of Revolution's skill. That's mean. That's mean.
Dropped 40 viewers. Literally went from 100 to 65.
It's like puns. Just literally, they die in their chairs. They don't even leave. They just die. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer of both words and people. So yeah, so far we have not seen. And again, I hate to come back to that, but this is like the tone of when you have a player who feels he is significantly better. He does not play unorthodox. He does the same build over and over again. And this is what Stefano used to do, actually. Stefano, when he was better than he had any right to be, basically did a build, such as his 200 Roach Max. Did it work? Does it again. Did it not work? Does a different build. And Semper has been given no reason to do a different build. His opponent opened up 2 base Muta last game. 2 base Muta! And he still failed to contain the catastrophic damage dealt by a delayed Banshee push.
True. Semper is definitely not a caboose. He's a great Terran. He knows how to play the race, knows how to pressure Zerg, and he's going for a 2 barracks opening here with the gas, which is slightly different from the Hellion Banshee here.
Yeah,
He's not going to add his reactor.
Also, like Caboose, I hear Semper's very handsome.
Caboose is ugly. But continuing the game, we have a 1 base opening here by Revolution. No second hatch, 3 minutes in. So you think they're going to have a very aggressive build here out of Revolution?
I think it's pretty ballsy. I'd like to say it's ballsy for Revolution to do this in position. I don't want to say it's desperate, even though it very well might be. But another big thing here is that, generally, very clever of Semper, seeing there's nothing on the low ground, but still scouting there, probably because he saw the Overlord direction. But you don't really want to take an expansion on this map, because this map is evil. There's no Zelga-Naga Watchtower, it's very hard to scout proxies, so you'll see a lot of cheesy builds out of Zerg here, because rather than just defend against what's probably greedy play anyways, you want to get a little bit more, so you're being aggressive so that you're not just losing. You have the ability to gain something out of your defense.
Definitely. I veto this map. I never play it because I think it's one of those very, very favorable maps for drops. So much dead space. So when this map first came out, I found myself just getting picked apart in every PvT I ever played.
If there's so much dead space, I bet it's very scary too. Ha ha ha. But anyways,
it's extremely scary.
Yeah. So
just like the game.
Interestingly, we don't see a CC coming out of Semper at all. We're going to basically see a mass Reaper play coming up against a mass Speedling play. And this is interesting, to say the least. I'm curious to see
I feel like this favors the Speedlings.
I feel like this favors the guys with jetpacks, okay? Gotta respect the jetpacks.
Speedlings are very, very crack addict fast. Oh, wow, but that's a lot of Reapers. I did not think he was going to have 6, 5
That's not a lot. That's not just a lot of Reapers. It's a lot of jetpacks.
It is. That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, when you have jetpacks, you have jetpacks. So that's a thing.
When you have jetpacks, you have jetpacks.
Good little defense coming out of. I like this. This has actually turned out very well for Revolution. He's not going to have the option to be aggressive, but what he is going to have the option to do is effectively be extremely defensive, get his natural saturated way, like, okay, in StarCraft, like, there's this basic principle, especially in ZDP, where I can't really drone too much, because my opponent's going to be making shit that kills me no matter what. So I can never be too far ahead of drones. Oh no, don't let those queens die. I can never be too far ahead in drones. But sometimes you have these situations that are kind of like really, really hard counters. And having a large clump of speedlings to deal with this many Reapers is one of those situations. So he should really start saturating his natural, because this army is perfectly capable of dealing with this Reaper harass, and this 3CC play is very delayed. I don't know, what do you think? You think he's right to be so safe?
I think so. I mean, when you see the Zerg take such a late hatch, as Terran, you can definitely abuse not taking a low ground.
What's that note I see in your hand? Read it out to the class.
No, nothing. I just.
Oh, can we see a surround of Reapers?
I get super giddy when I watch great games like this. And are the Lings gonna catch
Wow,
the Reapers?
what a save.
Oh, the hop down! They are
Wow.
styling. That was a really cool move there by Semper.
We're seeing a really good save coming out of Semper and out of RaMa right now. He's hiding behind his passion for the game.
Oh, my passion's strong. As a Diamond League player, I don't see those little tricks, man. I lose all my Reapers in that situation.
Really?
Yes, I'm terrible.
Nice. So far we see this layer probably going down pretty quickly. This is probably going to be a 2-base fire play again. Yeah, just like what I'm reading into this is that I think Revolution's just feeling under so much pressure playing Semper. It's really, like, this is his tournament life on the line, to be correct, right?
Yes. This is
yeah.
currently down 0-2. This is a best of 5. So if Semper ends it right here, Revolution's done.
Yeah, there's no more losers bracket, no more group stage. This is pretty much it, and you know, I definitely can see that Revolution is feeling the heat. This third hatch is gonna go down because these Lings are paranoid of the Reapers just flying into the main. He's putting his priorities onto not dying or
nice cancel here. I'm super impressed by Semper. He's gotten so much done with these Reapers.
Yeah, like there's
he's trading
no real
super
way.
efficiently with these Zerglings. He's canceling the third base. He's
There's
just
no
keeping
way to pin him down.
the Zerg in this super awkward 2-base position, which
Oh, the
no
surround!
Zerg.
Oh, the surround!
Nice by Revolution. This is awesome here.
Surround! And it looks like
Great
Revolution's
job by
gonna
Revolution there.
pretty much gonna neutralize the big Reaper threat, though obviously the Reapers will continue to be a pain. But let me tell you what's scarier, 3 Reapers or 6?
6. But
Yeah.
these Reapers definitely did their job. If you click
They
each
did
of
their
them, they at least have 1 kill each.
If you click each of them, they have names now, because that's how awesome they are. This guy's
It's
Bob.
true.
Yeah, this guy's Bob. This guy's name is Favreau.
They're all still recruits, though. Bob, Favreau, and Roger are all still recruits. But
Also recruits. So no third hatch coming down for Revolution for some time, which is kind of rough when your opponent's 3CC. He's attacking Lings into a barricade. That's not of how many bunkers? That's a lot of bunkers. That is
3 bunkers and 2 NG bays that he just decides to cancel because he thought there was a lot more pressure than there was. I don't know if has Semper scouted the Spire yet by Revolution.
well. I'm guessing what Semper saw is he saw that Ling swell, and he saw the fact that there was no third hatch on the way anytime soon, and he's gonna get drone kills because why not? You know, these Reapers have already done everything else under the sun. May as well murder some drones.
And scout the Spire, which is
Yep.
huge for Semper at
Well,
this point in the game.
I wouldn't say it's huge because drop coming in. I think at this point, Semper probably has a good idea of what his opponent's doing. There's only so many things a Zerg could really do off of 2-base. One of them is a big Ling Bane all in, and clearly he wasn't doing that. So it's either Roaches or Mutas, and Mutas were pretty clear because of the gases.
Now he brings back this drop, saves all these Marines, which I think is a very smart decision by Semper because 10 mutas just popped.
Yeah,
And
something that we've seen in the first, and I think this game, is he's just very, very good with his units, never losing them for no reason. Oh, very unfortunate he doesn't have the creep spread going down here. You could have easily had that, Revolution, I mean. He's just really safe with his units, and he's very refined in his control of them, so I really enjoy seeing that out of him. You know, except when he walks into Banelings twice. Good times. Really rough position. Not much to say for Revolution's spot. The upgrade advantage is Not as bad as it was last game, but it is definitely ahead for Semper, which you really don't want it to be because, again, 3-3 is a timing that looms over every Zerg's head like an ominous cloud of death.
Is it really that bad?
It's that bad. It's the worst. Like, there is nothing more terrifying. Hellbat all-ins, Banshees, I can deal with them. I just have to know they're coming. But the 3-3 bio push is something that, if we're even, is just going to be a thing I have to deal with. It's just going to be this period in the game where Terran is really far ahead because their units are just better than mine. Speaking of units that are better, we have a really nice composition currently for Semper, and he's pretty much set up for where he wants to be in the mid game. He took a bit of a detour to get there, but ultimately he's exactly where he wants to be. And oh, mutas are getting picked off. How many mutas is going to lose? 1, 2 mutas go down. Very unfortunate. That's definitely not what he wants to be suffering at this point. Semper does not suffer the mutas to live. Yeah, there's no real good position to counter for Zerg. If you attack into here, this is a very closed off space. It's all really well defended. And the natural is obviously defended by Terran, just having an army, period. If you look at the main, Semper actually has just a pack of Marines that were there to drop, but now they're just being, very defensive. RaMa, what do you think Revolution has to do to get back into this game?
Revolution really needs to take a great trade and he needs to get his drone count up. And protect this 4th, most definitely. But he's doing a great job, honestly, getting these bases up so far. Harassing with his mutas. Oh, if he snipes his 2-2, this could definitely put him in a great position.
Yeah, you've seen these Marines hustle by. I imagine their commander just kind of yelling at them. Oh, losing mutas.
Shit. We gotta get into position.
Will he lose these mutas? Oh, they're boxed in. Story.
Oh, nice move here by Semper.
Story of this series. Oh, and look, brilliant. He was baiting the army in, but unfortunately Revolution doesn't take the bait. If he had walked over that Widow Mines, they're in such a position that you just it's like the gift that never stops giving. It's there's various layouts of Widow Mines. There's the God spread, where Terran just kind of positions outside of your creep and a little bit on your creep and just spreads them everywhere. And there's the kind of the horrifying retreat, which is what he had before, where as you follow the Terran army, you just kind of walk onto Widow Mine after Widow Mine after Widow Mine. But we see Revolution get out of there pretty unfazed. But if he keeps losing these mutas consistently, which he is, it's just gonna pile up. 100 it's 4 banelings. It's not a cheap amount that you want to keep losing for no reason. At the same time, he has to be more aggressive with them mutas. He has to accomplish more. I'm really scared for Revolution. Yeah.
I'm scared for Revolution as well. This is tournament life on the line here. He needs to make something happen. He's done a great job coming back in this game, but Semper is really applying this pressure, and I don't see this 4th base surviving with Semper slowly leapfrogging all his units up.
Man, I'm so scared for Revolution. I want to buy him a nightlight. What do I want to do?
Just want to caress him at night.
Yeah, no, just set up a little nightlight. It's like a little dinosaur that glows. Yeah.
Let him know everything will be alright.
Everything will be alright. Oh, but very nice Widow baits earlier. But now we see this engagement is happening.
Nice splits here, really, off creep. Nice job really there by Semper.
I think it was really good though for Revolution. Much better of an engagement than I think he deserved. But now we see this army is kind of coming out in all its force, and I don't think this is really reflecting on the fact that Revolution took a bad engagement, because Revolution took as good an engagement as he could hope for there. Maybe a little bit more onto creep, but it was still pretty solid. But yeah, that's still really rough, because the economy of Semper is just very, very tough. Semper taking his 4th base now, getting more CCs, basically start the infinite expand point in the game where Dog wants to expand across the entire map. Dog is an expert on ZVT, fun fact. And so does Semper. So is and does. Revolution can't really be playing passive right now. His 2-2 just finished, so this is the timing to do something, to be active. He has no evolution, he has no infestation pit, so Hive is a ways away. And Revolution is just gonna kind of be fixed upon this weak economy as time goes by. Semper's 3-3 is going to finish, and there's going to be this elongated timing of death, but never mind that. 1 second, we have an engagement happening, and it looks like it's just a glancing blow off the halberd that is Semper's scary, scary army. Looks like Revolution's trying to poke, do a little bit of a dance, but Semper is just kind of laughing, just sort of being like, ha, I am formidable, and I am off creep. And soon all the creep will die, and I will be standing there in the glory of the son of Catalina. And you will stand trampled beneath my feet.
Map of Octopus.
Map of Octopus. Semper is aiming to be the lord of the octopus. He will tame it
and barking dogs.
Yeah, barking dogs. Yeah, is that a bet? Like, if Semper wins, he gets your dog? Is that a thing?
Yep. My house is just too packed.
For the sake of the stream, I hope so.
I do as well.
Yeah, looks like Revolution's taking an optimistic fifth, to say the least. No cancel. Why not? Oh boy. Alright, so I've been asking what you think about things. I'm just gonna ask, what do you think? What are you thinking right now? What's in your head, RaMa? Tell me. What's in your brain?
I think Semper is going to take a 3 out here from Revolution. Well, that's a very, very nice engagement. Revolution, you could be making me eat my words. But no, don't run into the turrets! No! No!
How many SCV counts will we get? No, not enough SCV kills. 5 SCV kills, kind of nice, but obviously at this stage you want those paintlinks to go in on Marines. We're reaching that point in the game where it's kind of like, oh, you killed my SCVs? Thanks, I now have more army. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, there's a lot of CCs. And planetaries guarding those CCs. So.
Just hoping, morphing everything into Baneling. You know, now's not the time for subtlety. Those Widow Mines not really doing much. So yeah, looks like Revolution's gonna keep living here. It's getting to that point where how close is Semper's Hive? Revolution's Hive is done. Thank the Zerg gods, thank Kerrigan, thank that weird-looking, creepy dude that wants to eat Kerrigan, who's really big from Primal Zerg Planet. Yeah, that guy. No, the big guy.
No. I don't know.
Servan, I think? I don't know what his name is. Yeah, praise to him.
Whatever, praise him.
Praise him. No, praise the original spawning pool. There we go.
There you are.
Zerg needs a 5th base, and it needs it quick, because he's going to start mining out very fast. But,
He says his 5th base on the way over here.
Yeah, but that really needs to get up, and there's this drop coming down, and wow, this is impeccable timing. As this engagement is going on, it looks like this 5th base is going to be cancelled and killed yet again. Yeah, things are going rough for Revolution. The tempo is definitely in Semper's favor, but 3-3 is now on the way for Revolution, so if he can not die for a very, very long period of time. But this engagement looks like it's going pretty fairly in Revolution's favor. I like that little Zerg army spread, pushing Semper back, not attacking into that position. Very smart. It is a planetary. Planetaries take no shit from no one.
They do not.
Yeah, they do not.
He gets the hatch and the majority of the drones here at this 5th base. Very nice play here by Semper.
Yeah, Semper now has his 5th base, and there's really not an easy way for Zerg to kind of swing around from this position over to here. Maybe if he had a small little Baneling run by, but all the pressure is going to be on the Zerg, and that's just the nature of Catalina, or Catalina, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yes, I swear, I'm sorry, but it's just going to be a rough time, because on the one hand, Terran, the art.
Oh, he's going to get the 4th base snipe here.
Nope, not necessarily.
Oh, he didn't click, just click on it, Semper, please.
Nah, I think Semper likes the trades, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna trade and get it! Oh man, what a play there by Semper again. Yeah. Awesome moves here.
So, Revolution, he's, just to give a forewarning, that little supply lead doesn't mean anything. Semper has a very tough economy to kind of touch right now. As the game goes on, it'll just get more and more scary. And worse yet, very soon Revolution's gases will mine out, and that's when you really need a 5th base, because, yeah, tough times. Tough times ahoy.
Definitely.
Drones are being donated from the Revolution Foundation, as Revolution tries to perform kind of last-ditch counterattack. Oh, this Widow Mine, how many kills? Lots of kills, lots of kills. It's kind of rough when your best option is to counterattack into planetaries or fortified positions with bunkers. And tell me, when your buildings can fly, do you think that helps you out when you're trying to base race? I think it helps.
That may help you out.
Yeah, it may help you. Yeah, this is just kind of, I think this is just kind of that thing, like, you're just as dead if you stayed on your side of the map. I think it's just Revolution not wanting to make his final moments look embarrassing. When you're counterattacking like this, it looks a lot more noble than, say, if you just died straight up.
True.
Even though the situation is equally as hopeless as if you just sat there and died like a man. So yeah, Widow Mines just kind of chilling on creep, waiting for the command to burrow and probably stay there forever. You know, these Widow Mines will be there in like 100 years. They're like the Zerg that are chilling on Ire, waiting to unburrow now. Nothing will stand in their way, nothing will kill them. Or will it? Because the army revolution is coming back for one noble last self-attack, last-ditch attack. Will he fly over
right
Widow
in the Widow
Mines?
Mines? Oh my god! Oh Jesus! That's a lot of explosions. And Revolution is just flying his stuff around. He knows it's GG.
Very mad.
And well played by Semper, the convincing 3-0.
Yes. So, but we were both wrong. I'm very sad.
We were.
I was a bit too hopeful for Revolution's chances. All right. What do you think? What do you think about that series? Talk to me. Talk to me, RaMa. Tell me. What was that
I'm
series?
really impressed by the way Semper played. He definitely, if you were Tyrant, I wish you were taking notes for those games, because I know you can't just copy godlike splits, but those builds Semper were doing were super solid and super safe, and he just kind of forced the Zerg to play in an uncomfortable position almost every game.